All right, listen. I was kidding about the ice carving. This is not my block. I did not come up with this idea. I didn't carve this at all. Kenny Haden is here, and Kenny has been carving now for what, 15 years?
15 years, yes.
Yeah. Now, originally, you still are a chef, but that's kind of how you got into this, right?
Exactly, because, and most of us, I would say, Kurt, about 80% of ice carvers are chefs.
No kidding.
Yes, because it's a big part of our business with banquets, weddings, these type of things. They're always in demand, making big hearts or logos.
Gotcha. Now, all weekend, especially tomorrow, right, there's going to be opportunities for people to see how this is done. Like, they get to use look at the tools and use some of those tools as part of Winterlude, right?
Exactly. Tomorrow we're having a Kicks Challenge, which is our local group, and we'll be getting 20 minutes in one of these blocks and go to it and make whatever you can in 20 minutes.
Right.
We'll be doing demos all day long on the stages, and there will be interactive activities.
Yeah, people get a hands-on with some of the smaller tools and so on. It's really, really cool stuff. All right, now what's the major tool you would use? Like when you get started, is it the chainsaw?
Oh, yes. Everybody loves the chainsaw. As soon as we start up the chainsaw, they flock in from everywhere.
Yeah.
Just to
You want to show us a little bit of how that works?
Well, this is...
And it's a pretty precise chainsaw, right?
And very, very sharp. We sharpen them after every use because it's very important for our work that our tools be sharp.
Okay, now you got another electric tool here, kind of a Dremel tool.
Yeah, well, it's a big boy Dremel.
Big boy, for the big boys.
That's a die grinder, and it has a big burr bit on it, and with that bit, which is very, very sharp and can be dangerous. That's why we have this little safety unit there.
Right.
It is for shaping and taking down the ice.
Okay.
We have disc grinders also for shaping and rounding the ice.
This one here.
And then we have another, this is another die grinder, but as you see, it has a very sharp point on it, and this for detail work.
Okay, very detailed. What's this thing?
That is the tool of ice. We can't do anything without this. We need the ice tongs to drag the ice around, pull it around, lift it up.
These are, you know, when they used to have the old ice trucks, they would have these to pick up blocks, right?
Exactly, and without that, we couldn't be pulling these. These blocks of ice are 300 pounds.
Is that right?
And then here's some of the hand tools.
So this is a chisel, obviously.
Yes,
but it's longer handled, right?
Yes.
Is this designed, Kenny, for ice carving?
Yes, they are specially made. We get most of our tools from Japan because Japan are the godfathers of ice carving.
Are they?
And they come up with new tools every year. This is our hand saw.
There's even Japanese writing on here.
And their steel is beautiful. It stays sharp. It's hard, and it's probably the best for making ice carving tools.
This is nice and bendable too, right?
Yes.
So you can get around corners and do what you need to do, right? What's this thing?
That's an old-time ice carving. In the old days, before all these power tools were brought in, the carvers would basically be using tools like the hand saw you saw, picks, and these type of picks, and they would just chop at the ice.
Exactly.
And now we have high-tech tools to work with.
Now you've drawn up a diagram, right? And is that something you tend to do? Is that diagram out what you're going to do?
Yes,
on a block?
Many of the carvers use templates or stencils. When they've decided on their design, they'll draw pictures of it. And then what we do is we actually stick it right to the ice with a little bit of water, and then the carving starts.
All right, can we see your diagram then?
Yeah, sure.
Because you've come up with a little plan for today.
Yes, I have.
All right.
Being the year of the dragon, here, maybe you could give me a hand.
Sure,
We'll put that on the ice.
Okay. Is that the top there?
Yes, I believe that's his head up there.
Oh, wait, now we're caught up here.
We got a crank?
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So there's your dragon.
Okay, now
if
you just sort of hold it and make sure we're center and on the ice. Is it good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now watch. I'm just going to put a little bit of water. Now you got mitts on.
Yeah.
Why don't you take the water and pump it in like I was? Because I have waterproof gloves on.
At the top?
Yes, please. And then just squeeze it hard. Pump her in there like that's it. Pump her hard. It's going to run right down the paper and the ice. Up, we got it. And we're going to stick it, as you see.
Oh, I see.
Running a little, but that's okay. That's beautiful.
We good?
And it's going to freeze. Stick, I'm going to leave it for a few minutes.
It'll freeze right on there.
That's right, correct. And then I'm going to get out the chainsaw and I'm going to take out major cuts, and then I bring in the other tools as I'm going and give it the detail and
yeah,
and
because
finish it off.
this is just the front section, right?
That's right.
You
This
got to
is-
make it 3D.
I've got to do it yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Kenny's going to do his thing here, and we'll check out the Dragon ice carving. That's pretty cool stuff, man. I like it.
Good.
I like it. All right. Coming up, your chance to win tickets to go see Il Divo. We'll have that for you, plus more. We're going to see the ice carving happening right here on CTV Morning Live. We'll be right back.